Hey guys, it's Jana, and as you can see from the title, today I'm not doing a cover, but I wanted to do like a quick little story time just about my American Idol experience because today I auditioned. Whoop whoop. Um, Unfortunately, I didn't make it, but I still want to tell you guys like what happened, why I auditioned, how I kind of got into the audition process, and like what to expect when you get there, just in case like maybe you're thinking about auditioning or want to do it in the future, or you just want to know about my life. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I guess for those that don't know me, hello, my name is Jana. I'm 20. I'm a college student, but I love to sing. Check out my covers on my channel. Subscribe if you want. But anyway, so obviously I've watched American Idol like since I was little, and I always wanted to be on the show. I remember when I was like, I think I was 8 years old, and I told myself like, when I turn 16, I'm gonna sing "Put Your Records On" by Corinne Bailey Rae. And so every time I would go in the shower, I would practice this song. Like, I practiced this all the time, like literally all the time, just so when I would like turn 16, I could do American Idol. And then when I turned 16, like, I still wasn't like singing in front of people. Like my family, I would sing in front of my family. I think I had just made my YouTube channel, but I still wasn't like comfortable enough with my voice to like sing in front of my friends. Like, I definitely couldn't sing in front of people or whatever. So yeah, I knew I wasn't ready. I just kind of forgot about it, pushed it to the back of my mind. Um, it wasn't the biggest deal, but yeah, I still kind of thought about it. But then I think they just had their like farewell season. I don't know how old I was. I think 18 or 19 maybe when the farewell season aired. And I still wasn't even really like thinking about like, oh, I should try, I should try, I should do it. So, but it wasn't until this summer. It was I think it was in June or July, and I saw a commercial on TV, and they were like, "Oh, American Idol's coming back. It's on ABC. Register now online for your audition or whatever." So immediately, like literally, I like ran upstairs, went on my phone, made like a little account online. Um, I remember they made you do like a little 60-second video, I think, saying like why you should be the next American Idol. I don't even remember what I said. I was just like, "Hi, I'm Jana. I want to be the next American Idol because I'm the best." Something dumb. And I like sang something weird in it. I remember I did like some little run to be like extra. And then you were supposed to submit a online like a video of you singing, or you could send a YouTube link. So that's what I did. Like, I wasn't in the position to sing at the time, so I just sent like a link to one of my YouTube videos. And literally I think a month went by and I completely forgot that I had done that. And so I looked like on my Gmail, I have like the primary, the promotions, and the something else, social. And I don't look in the promotions that much just because it's usually just like, oh, 20% off on this or some store or whatever. So I missed the little email that I had gotten from one of the producers at American Idol. And she said, "Hey, I saw you registered for the open call and I wanted to offer you a front of the line pass. Just let me know if you want to do it because we're coming to Houston." By the way, I live in Houston, on September the 2nd. Yeah, just give me this information if you want to do it. And so I read the email and I'm like, I didn't register for an open call. First of all, I did the online audition. So like, did I accidentally do it? Like, I sent this email. I was like, "Hey, I'm just curious on how you found my email. I thought I signed in online. I don't think I did the open call registration or whatever." Like, I was just really confused. I literally said like, "Please just, I'm interested, but I don't know if this is legit, so please hit me back," or whatever. And so then she told me the next day, she was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm a casting producer. I look at all the online things, and if you were early or you stood out some, we want to offer you this front of the line pass, and it just means that you'll skip the line at open calls." And this is like open call, anybody that's like between 15 and 28 can come. And so I was like, okay, cool, sure. And I wasn't too pressed about it because I'm auditioning. I'm in like another audition process right now. So it wasn't like, yeah, I've wanted this for so long to be like on American Idol, but it wasn't like the biggest deal ever. And I was just like, oh, well, she kind of just made it a little bit easier for me, I guess. And then, obviously, sadly, Hurricane Harvey hit. Luckily, personally, we didn't get any like flood damage, but a lot of people close to me and people near me, you know, it hit really, really hard. So they canceled the audition on September 2nd, which I completely understand why. But then that meant my only options were New Orleans, Louisiana, or Shreveport. And New Orleans is about 6 hours from here. Shreveport is about like 4 or like 3 and 45 minutes. So when I found that out, I was just like, because it's just like, oh, because, okay, so last summer, I actually had a private audition for The Voice where the same thing happened. Like, they emailed me, like, oh, come to New Orleans. You skip the first part, you know, we want to, I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. Like, they found me or whatever. And then you get there and you realize, like, everybody got the same thing. And it was just like, oh, okay. And I didn't make that. And I felt so bad because I was like, we traveled, like, 6 hours. Like, it's just, like, a lot of time, money, and effort put into something just to get, like, a no. And I hate to think that way because you want to, like, you know, my motto was you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I was just trying to, like, you know, I asked some of my friends, like, do you think it's really worth it? And I say, like, you know, if you have the means, do it. Luckily, my dad was able to help me, and we drove down there together in his truck. I mean, up there in Shreveport. But yeah, that's what I ended up signing up for Shreveport. They told me when I get there, they're like, go to the registration table and say that you're a friend of this person. So, long story short, this morning I woke up about 4. Actually, I didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. So I just kind of like turned on the lights and got my stuff ready. I'm wearing this romper and some sandals, something chill. And, you know, we headed on up. We got there at like, I think like 9:30. And I had like, my hair was in like twists. So I had to untwist my hair, change, put some makeup on or whatever. And then, you know, I was practicing the whole way through. I had water bottles, I had cough drops, I didn't eat. I know that's like not the best thing, but like I just couldn't eat. Like I was gonna get so nervous. And I practiced my songs, asked my dad, like, what do you think? What do you think? And so he's like, you sound good. But I'm like, oh, of course he's gonna say that, he's my dad. So then we go down to a little area, like you can see the bus, and then you see like this line of like all these people. Like they had it, it looked like kind of like an outdoor theater area. So there were about like 5 white tents with one like producer sitting at each of them. And then what happens is you're in a group of 4 in front of this tent. You have a little bit of distance though. And so the line, when you look at, this is like the 5 producers, then you have the registration table, then you have the line, and it was like 3 different lines, and then at the end of those 3 lines, it went like in a single file line, but it like wrapped around, sorry, the border of like this little outdoor area. And so I walk in with my shades on, and I'm looking for the table, and it's all the way to the front, and so I kind of have to like I like awkwardly walked up there, and I'm like, excuse me, do you know where the registration table is? Like, because it was just crazy. Like, everybody's singing, everybody's yelling, everybody's playing. It's just a lot going on. And they're like, yeah, it's right here. Who are you looking for? And I'm like, I'm a friend of so-and-so. And he reaches out his hand, because he's like on a platform, and he grabs me and he pulls me up. He's like, right on up. I'm like, okay. And he was like, as soon as that guy's done registering, you're up there. And so I get up there, you have to fill out like a story sheet, like what's your story, what are your hardest struggles, explain your family life, how do you pay the bills, what's your favorite artist, blah, blah, blah. And sign a release form and show some ID, and then you give that to the guy. And I was just like, oh yeah, I'm a friend of so-and-so. And they're like, oh, okay, let me see your ID. And he gives me a white wristband. See this? So I'm looking around, and I don't see anybody else with this white wristband on. And I'm just like, like, is this like an indicator of something? Like, like I hate to get my hopes up, but I'm just like, like, I literally did not see anybody else with a white wristband on. I thought I was like really cool or whatever. So then after you're done registering, they kind of put you to the side and they wait till 4 of you get together. And that's when they take that group of 4 and they put you behind whichever producer. So we got, I don't even know how to describe him. Just some, like, I think he was white. He had some shades on, black shirt, plain black shirt. I mean, he seemed chill. So I'm standing in line and I'm kind of nervous. My dad is like it's like an outdoor theater. So like at the bottom of the stairs, like all the parents are there, all the families there, they're like cheering us on. And, I hate to say this, but my experience was kind of boring because I didn't get to meet anybody in line. I didn't get to talk to anybody. I didn't get to hear anybody singing. You know, there were like groups of people singing and clapping and everything. And you know, I just literally like walked up and walked in the group. So it was just really fast. I guess I wanted to be longer or like more of an experience, I guess. But anyway, yeah, so we're in line. There's 4 people in front of us. And then there's our group of 4. And I hear the people singing. I heard this girl, she sang Rise Up, like super, super pretty. I heard another girl, she had like a raspy voice. I think she was singing At Last. I heard one girl, she sang Versace on the Floor. Everybody was sounding good. I mean, like, I'm not going to say like people were like so good. But it was a lot of talent and you could tell like a lot of different vocals or whatever. And then you would hear some people on the side like, like belting like really, really loud. There was this one guy, he killed he sang the best version of the national anthem I had ever heard, like for real. And so then his group gets called up and they all get told no, and I'm just like, what? Like, this is when I actually started like really, really getting nervous. And then the group the 4 in front of me, they get called up too and they all get told no. I'm just like, oh. So then it's our turn. You know, we all give him our paperwork, and then he calls us one by one. A girl sang a song. I couldn't tell what she was singing. It sounded more like choral. Then this guy sang a song. He's super confident. He sang Crazy. It was kind of nice. There was a girl. She sang Bound to You by Christina Aguilera. I couldn't really hear her, though. And then it was my turn. I chose to sing Hollow by Tori Kelly. They asked for, like, mid-up-tempo. And that song me... Wrap me in love, fill my cup empty, 'cause only your love can fill my cup. So it's like, you know, it's kind of vibey. And the main reason why I chose this song is because I was mad because, like I mentioned, my audition for The Voice last year, there were like 3 people in front of me. They sang 1 song and they were out. The girl right in front of me sang 3 songs and she made it to the next round, right? So I came in there, I sing my 1 song, it was Lauryn Hill song. They said, okay, what's your next song? I sing a Jasmine Sullivan song. They said, okay, what's your next song? And me being dumb, I'm like, oh, do you guys want to hear something upbeat? They're like, it doesn't matter. So in my head, I was like, I'm either going to sing Hollow or I'm going to sing 17 by Alessia Cara, and I just learned that song the day before. I don't know. So I picked the song, tried to be cute, forgot the words. They turned the music down, and they were like, sorry, it's going to be no. And I was like, ugh. So I wanted to make like my comeback with Hollow. Like, this is the song that I should have sang, but I didn't. So yeah, I sing it. He's like, okay, thanks. You can go ahead and step back for me, please. And then he was like, well, actually, you guys can just all come up right now. And I was like... Like, he wasn't going to all take us. He was all going to send us home. So he was just like, yeah, thanks, whatever, bye. I mean, he didn't say it like that. I just don't remember what he said. And I was just like, okay. Like, I think the main thing, I was just mad. Like, we drove like 3 hours. Like, it's not that long, but like, still, it's just like, oh. And then I was mad, like, I really thought I was something with this little white wristband. I only kept it on to, like, show you in the video. Like, it's not even that special. But I was, like, literally the only person that had it on. So I was, like, trying to, like, flaunt it in front of the producer, not people. And so, yeah, I turned around to my dad. I was like, it's a no. I think out of, like, there's, like, 5 tables. And there's about 8 at each table. So about all those 40 people, 1 guy made it. So... you know, it is what it is. I mean, but it's not the worst. Like I said, this video is mostly just to tell you, like, what to expect. Like, there's a lot of good singers, people with signs, people yelling, people yodeling, people hitting high notes, people hitting low notes, people that are really chill. Apparently there was, like, some really big YouTuber or something that does, like, covers with her ukulele, and she didn't get didn't get through the next round. So, I mean, in terms of what they're looking for, I have no idea. I saw a lot of great voices that got turned around. But I say, you know, do it. Like, you really just, you never know at all. And I mean, even if they say no, like, there's still next year, maybe. And then if not, it's just like, you know, maybe reality TV or singing isn't the way to go. You know, make your own music, make your own songs, you know. Just do you. You know, so it's like, I mean, it kind of sucks to hear no, but it's just like, you know, come back stronger. Like I said, definitely, for those that don't know, like, I didn't really start singing out loud, like, in public until I was around, like, 15 or 16. And so now, 5 years later, I'm 20, so I really want to actually, like, take some voice lessons, you know, because, obviously I have a passion for singing, but my shyness always got in the way of it. So now it's like, I don't know, maybe if it's my image, or maybe it's just my voice isn't where they want it, or I don't know, it could just, they didn't see it. They didn't see it in me. Okay, I'm just rambling now, but yeah, the point is, you know, if they tell you no, don't take it to heart. Just do you, keep doing you. If it's what you love, don't stop because somebody tells you no. And if they tell you yes, kudos to you. I don't know what happens after this. I heard sometimes they do interviews. Yeah, I really don't know. But yeah, then we went home. Me and my dad got some wings, and then I came here and to tell you guys what happened. So yeah, that's about it. I was actually kind of nervous to post this because I don't think I'm supposed to tell anybody about those emails or anything. So we'll see. If I take this video down, you know why. But yeah, I think that's about it. Just as always, you know, leave some comments if you want me to sing something. If you want me to do another story time, I got some. They're not that interesting. My life isn't that interesting. But I don't know. I could do something. I don't know. Just comment anything. Like, subscribe, share, say hi. I guess that's it. But yeah. Adios. Bye, people.